Hey, it's Deanna from Motionally Available, and I hope you're enjoying your home time as much as you can and making it something unique. I know that trying to create a unique space for myself at home that's different from how I used to spend my time at home, trying to integrate work and practice and fitness and all these things is quite challenging. And so as I'm thinking about how to serve others through Motionally Available, I want to go backwards a little bit and talk about what emotionally available means in terms of what we're dealing with now as a society. So emotionally available is the idea that your body has so much to offer you, and it's our jobs and our goals as humans, everyday normal people, to stay available to what our body has to offer us as far as movement goes. For me, this is often yoga and dance, and in the trickiest of times, staying available to what my body can do through injuries, through different scenarios, through opportunities, through all these different times of life. If I just remember that my body can move and be in motion, I think life is better. And I think that being emotionally available is not a comparison to what your body was available to doing yesterday or what will do, but really enjoying the small steps you have today. So if you're new to this channel or just need a happy reminder, as emotionally available people spending a lot of time at home, it can feel like our movement is being cut off and shrouded in this home environment that maybe is just kind of not what you normally do in your movement practice, whether that's fitness or yoga or gym or whatever else you do out there, running. But I think that we can still be emotionally available to the new circumstances, and making sure that we integrate our home life and our environment into our movement is so useful. It's okay to make adjustments in your practice. It's okay to make adjustments in your dance classes. It's okay to make adjustments in whatever you're doing and normally do, because when we are open to allowing our environment to influence us, it's not a weakness in trying to stay perfect. I don't know about you, but when I watch like really perfect workout videos at home, it's like the yogi on the mountain with like amazing views and music. Like, that's amazing and that's really cool, but I just can't relate to it. In the same way that when I watch someone at home that is in a home, but it's actually like a studio and is like really perfect, and they're doing like crazy things that like my downstairs neighbors, if I had them, would hate me for, jumping up and down and being crazy. And if I were doing jumping jacks like that, I would definitely kick my dog by accident. Just kidding, I would never kick my dog, I love him. But you know what I mean? Like, it's just not practical for me. So I hope you create a practice, a fitness regime, or whatever you're doing in your home that feels like you and your home. So don't be afraid to think of this as truly a season in time, and it's okay to adjust your practice. I was watching one of the like amazing millions of dance videos from professional dancers online, and it was just a nice reminder. One of them said that, you know, it's all about doing the basics and keeping those basics intact. So for you, if you're a dancer, maybe that's doing just your pliés and tendus in your kitchen. For a yogi, it might just saying, you know what, the basics today are sun salutations. It's all I can get done and all I can just devote today. Maybe it's a much more advanced practice that to someone else looks easy or hard, I don't know. But I do know that something that's interesting about being home is that no one's there to watch you except your family, who hopefully loves you an awful lot. So it's a really great time to challenge yourself as far as what you can do. And maybe you have a nice open wall and it's the perfect time for you to work on inversions that you were afraid to do in class, and now you have a safer space. So I encourage you to make your home an active part of your emotionally available journey, and really stay emotionally open and physically open to how your home is changing your practice. And it's okay if there's feelings of doubt or inadequacy, as you might not be able to do your full practice in the way that you like to do it at your studio, or you might not be able to do the weights that you like to do at your gym. But I think there's a lot to learn, and allow your space to be a part of your routine and stop trying to fight it. I see all of these posts about creating a separate workspace in your house, or getting out and doing these extreme workouts. And for me as a yogi and a dancer, like, one, I can't create separate space in my house. I live in a small one-bedroom apartment. I can't just do certain things, or maybe it feels a bit daunting to take these advice from people that seem to have infinite space, infinite resources of multiple kinds, and a perfect child that will stay in the other room and play with his blocks. Like, in real life, like, we can't always create the same space as we normally have at work, the gym, or a studio. So give yourself permission to adjust. It's okay, and this is just a season of time, and it's going to be all right. No feelings of inadequacy, just adjustments. And I think you'll find that the challenge of being home could be quite useful, whether that's because you can advance your practice and your routine in certain ways, or you get to pull back and kind of recharge. I do know that no matter what, being at home is a big practice for me in recharging and just taking things a little bit slower. I hope you're doing okay at home, and I hope you stay emotionally available to what your body has to offer you today in this climate of what we're dealing socially, and staying healthy for yourself, not only in terms of other people in contact, but also just how you treat yourself. So good luck out there, guys. I know it's challenging, but you're doing great.